What's good, YouTube? Jose here from the Honolulu Cheese Podcast. Thank you for checking in with me. If you haven't already and you're new to the channel, go ahead and smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm as well as subscribe. It does help us. It's a small gesture from you that goes a long way. We are trying to reach our milestone of our first 100 subscribers. So if you could help us out with that, we would appreciate it. But listen, let's go ahead and get into this video, man. You guys see it in the title. You see it on the thumbnail. The Detroit Lions hire Kacy Rodgers, former defensive line coach of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, to replace Terrell Williams, who did leave just a couple of days ago to join Mike Vrabel in New England as his defensive coordinator. I know a lot of fans were shocked and upset by the fact that Terrell Williams left. It is what it is. He has the familiarity with Mike Vrabel. You know, they coached together in Tennessee. So whatever. No, no harm, no foul. But with this Kacy Rodgers hire, man, this is a guy that I was very happy and pleased to see that they hired. One, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defensive line speaks for itself. They've been a dominant unit for a long time, and he had a very big hand in that. You know, he obviously as the defensive line coach. So it was great on that aspect, and I'll go ahead and show the stats here in a minute. But another thing that was great is one, we take him from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who has given us problems here the last 2 years. It's a team that we have to play on our schedule next year, so I love that. And then the most important part is he was just in Green Bay a few short days ago, interviewing for their open defensive line coach position. So that's like the cherry on top for me. As a Detroit Lions fan, it's music to my ears to poach someone away from Green Bay. I love it. And this is something that Ryan and myself had talked about in a previous video we dropped a couple days ago. I'll leave the link up here, or maybe even down in the description. I'm not sure. But it was something that we had talked about, and we covered it on our podcast episode as well. I'll drop that link in the description for you guys if you want to check that out. But Moran had let us know that, yeah, the Packers were bringing him in, and instantly Ryan and myself were like, of the three candidates that you guys are bringing in, Kacy Rodgers would be at the top of my list. And lo and behold, a few days later, we're hiring him. And so I love the hire personally. I've been doing my research on him, and this is a guy who's been in the league a long time, man. Been in the league over 30 years, actually, which is crazy. I didn't realize that. He's worked under Bill Parcells, Bruce Arians, obviously Todd Bowles. And a little fun fact, he was in Miami at the same time as Dan Campbell. So there's the familiarity there. He comes from that Bill Parcells coaching trees, just like Dan Campbell. You know, Dan Campbell sings Bill Parcells' praises often, right? So I just thought that was cool, you know, and we'll see where it goes, man. But again, I love the hire. The numbers speak for themselves. Let me go ahead and show you guys. This is from Matt Frolic, I believe, on X. Let me go ahead and pull this up. Here you go. Yeah, he posted this a couple days ago, January 21st, when the Green Bay Packers were bringing him in, and you can see just where they've ranked since he's been there, right? So he got there in 2019, and since then, man, look at the numbers. First in run defense, third in run defense, top five, fourth, top five. They haven't had less than a top five run defense since he's been there, which is music to my ears. I love it, man. That's exactly what we want to do in Detroit. That's something that we pride ourselves on here, is not letting people run the ball on us. And you know what? That was something that was lacking this past Saturday in the playoffs. I know people are still, trying to get over that loss. Well, one of the big reasons we lost outside of the turnovers was we could not stop the run. I think they went for just over 150 yards on us. The running backs were averaging over 5 yards a clip. It's just recipe for losing football. Now, I know we had the injuries and yada, 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 but still, the fact that he was able to produce a top five run defense every year he was there, love to see it. Glad to have him. So, yeah, I thought that was great. And looking through all this, obviously he got hired yesterday. I was busy running around with the kids. Thursdays are a busy day for me. I was not able to really lock in and check things out. So that's why I'm a day late on the video. But, I've seen a lot of stuff floating around X and, the socials. Everybody likes to talk junk, especially the rival fans, where, oh, yeah, they had the top run defense or top five run defense, but they had Vita Vea. You don't. Okay, you're right, we don't. But we still have DJ Reader. We still have Aleem McNeil. And let's not forget about Aiden Hutchinson. Like, they don't have those guys either, right? So I don't know. I think that's a little bit of a petty take on other fan bases to say, but I understand it, right? We're all going to be petty. It's that time of the year. It's off season for us, anyways, and you know what? It is what it is. Unfortunately, we're not playing, so we got to look forward to these little victories now here in the offseason with replenishing the coaching staff. We're still obviously going to be bringing in people and interviewing internally for the offensive and defensive coordinator positions, but overall, I thought that this was a great start to the hiring cycle and trying to replenish the defensive staff, so or coaching staff in general. So, yeah, I love the hire. I think it's a slam dunk, home run, whatever you want to call it. Kacy Rodgers, welcome to Detroit. I can't wait to see what you do with this unit, see how you develop the young players, especially Broderick Martin, man. We really need that kid to have a big year 3. And we'll see what happens with if we add any talent. I'm sure that will be on the docket. I know Brad Holmes brought it up in his press conference. Was it yesterday now? Yep, yesterday, where, acquiring pass rushers via trade was one of the most difficult things he's ever had to do. So I'm curious to see if maybe, hopefully, he addresses that in free agency where there's obviously more of a chance to do so and really take it serious or more serious, I should say. I don't want to knock Brad Holmes for what he's done. Obviously, he's built a great team for us, but listen, Marcus Davenport wasn't it last year. Unfortunate injury, kind of a freak injury on the play that had happened, but it happened, right? And it was a guy that's often injured. And quite frankly, I don't want another player like that this year. We have Zadarius Smith. We have Aiden Hutchinson. Aleem's going to miss a good portion of the beginning of the season. DJ Reader's still here. I loved what I saw from Levi and Pascal. I hope that, they can take another jump if we bring Levi back. But overall, I'd love to see us add some pieces, maybe a big name, via free agency. But either way, regardless of who's here, I expect Kacy Rodgers to go ahead and get the job done. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see where it goes. Like I said, I love the first hire of the cycle, and we'll see how we fill out the rest of this staff. But let me know what you guys thought of the hire of Kacy Rodgers. Was it a shocker to you? Were you guys happy? I know that it was a name that really not a lot of people are familiar with, but let me know. Also, let me know what you guys want to see for these coordinators. Internally, do you guys want to see someone promoted, or do you guys want to see somebody else from the outside? I know Robert Saleh is officially off the books or off the market, you should say. He's going back to San Fran, rumored. So unfortunately, that pipe dream has died. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Again, appreciate you guys for checking in. Make sure to smash the like button if you enjoy the video. Hit that subscribe button. It does help us. It's a small gesture from you that goes a really long way. We are trying to hit our milestone goal of 100 subscribers. So if you could help out, that'd be great. Anyways, I'm out. I'll check back in with you guys later. Peace.